G'day and welcome, everybody. Episode number 7. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us live tonight. Tonight we've got a very interesting show. For those who don't know me, I'm Purple Cachetur and I'll be your host. Tonight I'll be chatting with KittyKatch. And we're going to be learning all about the great geocaching adventure planner cache tour. So stick around for that chat. Don't forget to talk to your mates in the chat room, but keep it PG. We do have all sorts of age groups watching, so please keep it PG and say hi to your geo mates. And we've got some prizes to give away tonight, so make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be announcing soon how you can put your name into the prize draw, so make sure you do that. I'd like to give a special thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring, and the coaching program. Thank you to John and Di at geostuff.com.au for their continuous support and monthly prizes. Big thanks to See My Shell. SMS handles the audio editing and also some of the video editing for the podcast. And as always, thank you, Mother, for your support. Couldn't do it without you, so thank you very much. Now, if you would like to go into the draw for the prizes this evening, all you got to do is go to tinyurl.com/GDU wheel. Tonight's keyword is Cachetur.no. It is a capital C, so make sure you put in the capital C and then lowercase ACHETUR, full stop, NO, no spaces. You do need to spell it correctly to be entered into the draw and go on to the Wheel of Names. Okay, don't forget to head over to tinyurl.com/studio wheel. Put in the keyword tonight, which is Cachetur.no. Okay, so let's have a quick run through and see who's joining us live this evening. Let's see who's in our chat room. Oh, Tangagen Choo Choo, straight off the bat. Winner with joy. Welcome. And it's GTY. The coolest one is also here live. G'day, love. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we got Datsun 1600s also here. Oh, Darren Archer. G'day, mate. Thanks for joining us. The Tree Whisperer. Oh, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you being here. That's really cool. Thank you. So thank you for everyone who is watching live tonight. If you are not, if you're listening back or watching later, you are unable to win a prize. So thank you everyone for joining us live. Let's do a quick whip around of Aussie events, Aussie and New Zealand events. So first, up in September, we have WA Goes Big. So WA Goes Big is GCA X966, and that's WA Goes Big. That'll be held on Friday the 26th of September through to Monday the 29th of September, and it's going to be in Mandurah in Western Australia. It's the 12th annual WA Goes Big event, so if you can, make sure you get on down to that one. Following on from that in October is the Sunshine Coast Block Party, which is GCARTY0, and that's going to be held at the Sunshine Coast University at Sippy Downs on Sunday the 5th of October. There it is there, GCARTY0, now officially a block party. I need to update my screen there. Following on from that, we have the... what do we got? The Tassie event. So the Tassie event is GCAZTAZ, and it is called the Tassie event, and that's the 7th to the 8th of March, 2026, and that's at Sorell in Tasmania. And last I heard, you can get a special deal through the Spirit of Tasmania if you're driving down, but also check with your automotive club and see if there's any special discounts there. They do have some things teed up there as well. Okay, so what do we got next? Oh, what do we got? We might skip souvenirs tonight as we do have a big show, but there is plenty of souvenirs. Check on all the socials for all of those. G'day, everybody. G'day from South Australia. Chuck and Chunk, the People's Choice Award winners. Joining us live. Thank you very much. Okay, so skipping on by those, let's see if I've got my special guest still available with me. And let's see if Patrick is still here joining us all the way from Sweden. Patrick, do you copy?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your microphone is absolutely terrible at the moment.
Of course.
It's always the way. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. So I might just hand over to you and see if you can give us a quick update on our...
Is this better?
That is better. Excellent.
Great. Okay, so we have kind of a twist on our TBs this month. So let's go to Sweden to New Zealand. If you're ready with your pen and paper, TBA4VF0. It was in Malmö last time we were online, but Loib picked it up. No, it was not. It was in Uppsala. Sorry, wrong TB. It was in Uppsala the 3rd of May, not far from the airport. It was picked up at then, but no more logs since, and of course no pictures. So New Zealand to America, TBAJZ59. This one has a bit of travels. The 5th of June, R&D placed this one a couple of kilometers outside of Harrison Hot Springs in British Columbia. That means Canada. So no matter what, this game is on for We My Shell. So you probably saw See My Shell from the air there when it was flying to Canada. Who knows?
Maybe.
So, yes, USA to Australia, TBAKGDE. So, come on, people. I just activated the 4th credit card. This time, I took one from See My Shell's account.
Oh, good.
So, the trackable is still located in the cache GC4GTEA, and that is very close to the airport. So, come on.
Come on.
Yeah. And Australia to Sweden, we had a leader last time. This one was in Malmö. A bit of setback. We had Eichweiger pick this up in central Malmö, and I thought it was going to me close, but no. It is currently touring Germany. Last seen in central Munich. So, all watchers, so GDU, join in and help our bugs home.
Please, let's go. Just for context, how far away is Malmö for you?
About 600 kilometers or so.
Oh, so it was within a couple of hours and then it scooted off to Germany.
Yeah, just around the corner.
Shoot. Oh well, we'll see how we go. Maybe it will come back. You never know. Could be a boomerang.
Yeah, who knows? It's from Australia.
You never know. All right, well, we'll keep everyone updated as to how the TBs are going. But while I've got you, Patrick, would you like to give us a Bonnie update as well?
Yes, I didn't have the time to make a video this month because if you joined in last time, we had a nice image of her, a photograph. Maybe you can pull up the one I sent you.
I've got the one for this month handy.
Yes.
There we go.
So I'm going to read the one Bonnie wrote, or her mother. It's greetings from our new house. Mom, Dad, Auntie Unique and I are all settling in wonderfully. It's been quite an adventure so far. This month was especially fun because I got to spend a whole weekend with Auntie Saga. We picked her up and squeezed her into the car. It was a bit tight, but totally worth it for all the play and ice cream we shared. So, yeah, the girls has actually found a lovely spot close to us with a bath where they can go and jump in the water. Bonnie hates it, but Unique loves it. So, as you can see in the middle top image, Unique is looking at cows every day. We have cows on both our sides of the house.
Wow.
So, and Bonnie is starting to learn that, but she also likes to chew her delicious bones.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so that's the update for Bonnie this month. Hopefully our work of moving houses will be better next month, so you can get a video instead.
Yes, well,
Oops. Okay. Now PCE got lost. She was kicked out. Maybe I am the host now.
Everyone's been very busy.
Why did you leave me?
Sorry. Just abandon you, Patrick. I'm sorry. Yes, as I was saying, like you've all been very busy with the house move, so hopefully next
Yeah.
month a little bit more time. But
Yes,
we'll see how we go. But thank you for taking the time out to give us the TB update and the Bonnie update. Really appreciate it.
of course. So goodbye from above.
Okay, well, good night from down under. See you, Patrick. Thank you.
Bye.
Excellent. Okay, so that was Patrick all the way from Sweden, nice and early in the morning over there. But let's move on to our show. So let's do our welcome because I know you all love this so much. You just can't start the show without it. So let's go.
Welcome to the show!
Geocachers, muggles, viewers,
and listeners. Over to you, PCE.
let's get on with the show!
Woohoo! Let's get on with the show. And speaking of getting on with the show, tonight we're going to be finding out all about Cachetur.no with KittyKatch. So let me bring KittyKatch on and we will get started. Welcome, Kitty. Oh, don't. I think she's frozen. Can you hear me?
Come on. Can you hear me?
There you are. I can hear you.
Can't see me?
I can't see you at the moment. You're frozen. We're
Oh,
going well
dear.
with the technical issues tonight, aren't we? Dear.
Oh, I think Terry Ann's gone. I may be the only one here. I'm not sure, but if I am, please come back, Terry Ann. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. Fabulous. Alrighty. Well, Kitty, I can still see you.
I can see you too, Terry Ann, so maybe I will try logging out and logging back in again.
All right, you do that, and I'll waffle on for a little bit longer. Let's see who's joined us in the chat room. We've got Jono Morbs here. We've got Isa Peter is joining us. There we go. Thank you for joining us live. Oh, we got Sharon joining us. Sharon Wollaston from Port Lincoln. G'day, g'day, g'day. Oh, dear. Oh, yes. Wagga Wagga Community Celebration Event Invasion Weekend, 12th to the 15th September this year, 2025. So if you can get down to that one, Jono, if it's got a GC code, chuck it in the chat room for us. Sky Lizard is also here. Team Canyonero is joining us live. There we go. Better late than never, Isa Peter. You've just joined in time for all the technical issues. That's fantastic. Deanside is also joining us live. G'day, g'day. Sky Lizard is here. Thank you. Fitzy, Chook and Chunk. We've got Kim from South Australia. Cicada is here as well. Nice. Richer is also joining us. Tree Whisperer. Yes, we got Mini K as well. Oh, wow. Best cash tour user in Australia in Wales. Big G's channel. Thank you for the shout out, Big G's channel. Appreciate that. Strange Trousers is also joining us. Like, g'day, mate. Thanks for joining us. Alrighty. Who else have we got here? We got Darkside Dan. Darkside Dan is joining us. That is awesome. Great. That is great news. Okay, well, KittyKatch is still not in the background, so we'll see how we go. Let me just see if I've got you now, Kitty. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't think you can see me.
I can't see you, but I can hear you. Tag, you're it. Dear.
I don't know why.
Oh,
We had it
gosh.
working before. It was all gone until we...
Oh, the satellites have moved, I think. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's see if we can carry on. Oh, yes. Can I hear you, Kath? Can you hear me?
I think you can hear me.
I can hear you. All right. Well, let's just carry on sans visual. And we'll see how we go. We'll see if the camera pops back in. So basically, tonight we're going to be doing a quick run through, as I know it's quite comprehensive, cache tour. But if you want to give us a quick overview, let's start with a nice, easy question. What is cache tour for those who don't know?
Well, Cachetur is, first of all, it's free. It's a free
Mhm.
geocaching app that was created by a team in Norway.
Mhm.
You can access it online at https://cachetur.no. I'm the Australian ambassador for the app.
Ah.
Because I was an early lover of the app. I don't get any kickbacks, but help spread the word and do some training and seminars for them. It's a geocaching tool used for a variety of purposes. Most people use it mainly for planning road trips, but it can also be used for creating lists of caches, collaborating with other geocachers on trips and lists, logging caches from a trip, and storing answers for Earth Cache virtuals, etc. So it's a very useful app that I and some of my mates use all of the time whenever we're organizing a trip, and very useful tool for us for caching.
Yes, I have used it a couple of times, and it was super handy. So, if you want to really plan your trip, it's such a good tool.
Yeah, lots of people are a little bit afraid to use it. It is a bit like Project GC, where it's really got a lot involved in it. And
Yes.
but once you've been shown some basics, most people are right to go. It's you can't break anything. That's the main thing. Just go
No,
in, have a play around. The best advice is to find somebody that already uses it and sit down with them, and they can take you through a couple of the basics. And then, like many of the apps, you work out what you want to use it for and find the right tools to make that work for you.
Yes, absolutely. So I dropped out there in the middle of your explanation, but did you go through what Cachetur can be used for?
Mainly for road trips.
Okay.
Planning road trips, but it also has a great list function. So if we're planning to hit up some geo art with lots of puzzles, we make a list, share that list with a couple of people, and then we can all work on the puzzles, and we can add notes in or web links, all sorts of information against each cache. And once each cache or puzzle is solved, you update the corrected coordinates, and it's an easy list to see what's been solved and what hasn't been.
Okay, so you can really use it as a team to work together to solve mysteries.
Yes, that's right. And once you have got them all solved, you transfer those caches into a trip, and you go and find them.
Okay then. And so what other sort of information does Cachetur give you?
Well, it can, if I'm doing a trip, I can add in hotels, airports, train stations, tourist places. For a big trip, like if I'm going to a mega, so you put in the mega event, you put in your hotel, and you see what caches are around, particularly your hotel, because you can usually nick out and get a few caches. And the fact that it's on the map and you can see it, it really helps with planning.
Okay. That's great.
Other
Does
things
it tell
that
you
it's
like
used,
distances and time between caches?
yes, it does do a summary at the bottom, but it will also tell you between each cache how far it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So
There you
so
go.
you can use it for every step of a road trip. The initial planning, then you puts the caches in, and then you invite some people to join you. You can then ask people, is there any, you can see then if anybody's found the caches.
Okay. Right.
So it easily shows you that. So Terry Ann, you found 3 of them. So you might want to come or not.
Yeah. Or skip those ones.
Right.
Yeah.
The most useful thing it does, though, is it links with geocaching.com map
Mm-hmm.
and with the projectgc.com map, and
Yep.
then it puts the route on their maps. So you might start at home and end up in town or somewhere, even across the country, whatever.
Yeah.
It puts the route on the map, and then you can say, oh, look, I'm near that virtual. Chuck that in my trip. I'm near this town that's got lots of virtuals. So let's move the route a little bit and go via that place.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it can also guide you.
It can guide you.
Mm-hmm.
It can. Every trip also does a summary of the different DTs you're going to find, counties you're
Okay.
going to find, attributes you're going to find. So if you're looking for particular dates or trying to hit a bunch of counties, you can see at a glance which ones you're going to be finding with the caches that are already in your list.
Okay, that's handy. So if you're chasing those sorts of attributes or anything like that, it will show you.
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's
when you're
fantastic.
sharing a trip, say you and I are going,
Mm-hmm.
we could say, oh, add a comment, this one needs a ladder, this one is a long walk. Not sure if we have time to do this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we collaborate and adjust the trip to meet our needs.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how do you set up an account? Do you just go to Cachetur.no and log in?
Yep. Access the website, sign
Mhm.
up a new account. It's a
Mhm.
separate registration than geocaching.com, but
Okay.
we do suggest that you use the same username. There's a few more steps involved if you want the Cachetur assistant to show the routes on geocaching.com or Project GC.
Mhm.
If you're interested in having the Cachetur assistant, which is what it's called, people can send me a message via geocaching.com and I
Mhm.
can send them my seminar notes from the Rutherglen Mega. I think that was April 23.
Yeah.
And I can send them those notes and it takes you through that process. But we
Okay.
don't have time to do that today. Oh, look at my house. Woohoo. Some important points, like I said, don't be afraid. You can't break anything. Go in, set up a list, start a trip, have a play and see what happens.
Mhm.
The one main thing people get wrong is you plan trips on your computer and you
Yeah.
use your phone as an electronic list that you take on the road with you. You don't do a lot of planning
Right.
on your phone.
Ah.
Do it on the computer first, and then the phone is a tool that you take with you.
Aha. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You get a bit more usability on the computer, I guess.
Yeah. So as Julie's saying, we're going to the US on the 20th.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to be away 6 or 7 weeks. I will
Mhm.
do we've already started a main trip. We've got
Yeah.
sub trips for the 3 megas we're going to. And then after that, we may might make more sub trips depending on how many caches get in a list.
Okay. And can you add, like, I presume you and Julie are together the whole time, so you would be on the whole trip. Can you add a cacher for part of the trip?
No.
No? Okay, so they're
They're
just
either
part
in
of the
or
trip.
they're out.
You're either in or you're out. You're either on the trip or you're not.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
we're meeting up with the girl from Georgia for part of our
Mhm.
trip. So we've made a sub trip. Well, we have not a sub trip. We've made a separate trip
Yes.
to go up and get Power Island,
Okay.
and we'll work with her together on that.
Okay.
But it's an excellent
Mm.
tool to. I mean, she's in Georgia,
Mhm.
so we suggest a bunch of caches. She tells us we're crazy. We take some out.
Put some back in.
But yeah, that's the usual process.
Of course, of course. I got a question here from Cicada joining us on YouTube. Can you merge your cache tool with someone else?
I'm not sure if he means merge accounts, but you can merge. Merge.
Like
You
a trip?
invite people to trips.
Yep,
You
okay.
invite people to share lists.
Mm-hmm. So
But not
is a
really
list
merge.
different to a trip?
Yes, a list
Yep.
is much like an offline bookmark list.
Okay.
Lists the caches. Often I use it for puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list that is all my caches that I own. So that's an easy way for me to quickly see my caches, where they are, keep notes on them. Other lists might be a GeoArt, or they're the main reasons. Some people might have other uses for lists.
Right. Okay. I've got the follow-up there from Cicada. He was talking about merging trips. So say you've got a trip running and I've got a trip going. Can we merge them into one trip that we're both on?
Yes, you can. Ooh. Not sure
Early
if you
one
can
there.
merge. See, that's a good question for the help screens. If you're on the Cachetur web page, they have a really good help screens. And if you can't find what you need there, you send a link, an email or message to their helpline, and they're very good at getting you back to you.
Okay, great. Excellent.
Yes, so Julie and I have slightly different things we want to get on the trip. So as she says, she'll put JA, DT needed. I'll say it's a KK May 2000. She'll put one in and I'll say, do we have time for that? She'll come back. Yes.
Of course we do.
Yeah. So there's a group of us that use it all of the time for our weekend walks. It's good because you can put the trailheads or the meeting spot, and you can say meet at Macca's 9 a.m. Friday. If you are late, we won't wait.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Fair enough. Okay, where were we?
What else?
Did you answer Pluto's any tips on how to make cache tour more efficient?
Well, one of the main things is try to keep your trips to a maximum of 80 waypoints per trip. If it goes above 80, then create a sub trip and split them up. I don't have a lot of trouble with efficiency. It depends what you're trying to do, I suppose. We did the on your bike 1,000 caches this year. We decided not to put every waypoint in because that would just be too much work. So we just put in where we had to turn a corner or something like that, and used a modified version.
Okay, all right. That one's in South Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's good. How many was in it?
Oh, I don't know. I think we found 1,000 or something. 800. Can't remember. Julie will know.
Gosh, that's amazing. And so you planned on that, planned all of that on Cachetur.
Yes, and we started in Ballarat with a bunch of events, then headed up to Loxton. So people joined us part way through the trip, but that was still okay. Yeah. I can't do any of my big trips without this anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm just going to bring Patrick back online. He's going to be my backup co-host for this evening because I keep dropping out. So let me just bring Patrick back on. Thank you.
So now I'm back from up above.
You are.
Keep talking, Kitty. It was really interesting.
So there's lots of information on YouTube. So Google Cachetur on YouTube. Have a look at the videos. They do a great job of taking you through to show you what the app can do. Also how to install the Cachetur assistant so that you can have that integration with geocaching.com and Project GC. I mean, that is the major time saver, because if you've got it up on geocaching.com map with your route, you can right click a cache and it'll put it straight into the trip, right where you hopefully want it to be. And it's very easy to add a lot of caches.
Okay.
There's many ways to add waypoints via the geocaching.com map, or perhaps you've done a Project GC filtered kind of map. So like I said, right click, stick it straight in. You can add them manually, each one at a time. Import with a bookmark list or a pocket query or a GPX file. Yep. There's many, many ways to do it. And in the same way, once you have your trip ready, you can export a GPX file. So if there's people that are not in the trip that you want to share it with, you send them a GPX and they can install that on their phone or whatever.
Oh, that's really handy.
You'll have to come and do a trip with us, Terry Ann.
I will have to, and you can show me how to use the Cachetur all by myself.
Yeah.
So what have we got here?
A good way to learn too is to be invited to join a group that knows what they're doing.
Yes.
And then you are just a rider, and you can
Yes.
say, "Oh, I don't know, could all do all of this." That's what usually happens.
Yeah, and then you've got people right there to explain things and show you where and how to do things. So that's great. That's awesome. So what was Takenjin saying? Takenjin was saying that the suggested route is not always the best.
No, well, it's a bit like Google Maps. If you're going for a walk up a crazy hill or out the back of somewhere,
that's it.
It can only use what OpenStreetMaps, I think it uses. So you have to be aware that all routes do have limitations.
Yes.
One of the other good features that it has, if you select a time for your first cache on the trip for the day, it will estimate time of arrival at the caches going down the list.
Oh,
and you
and
can
then what automatically adjust.
And then you have that on your phone, and it automatically adjusts as you travel. Now it's not perfect.
Yes.
Some earth caches take 2 minutes, some take an hour. Same with multis, right? So you have to look at the trip and decide that.
Yes.
But if you have to be at an event at 4 o'clock, I have used it quite a few times to say, "Oh, I can fit a few more caches in," or "I better not go for those ones because I better get legging it to the event."
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's really handy to use for an event or when you need to be somewhere at a certain time. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Sweet. Now we've lost Patrick. It's all happening here today. This is fantastic. Okay. So let's have a quick look in the chat room. What do we got here? Okay, Jono Morbs has said 4 CCEs. There you go. So these are the ones in September at Wagga Wagga. So we've got GCAW0JJ, GCAW0RJ, GCAVZ3B, and GCAXFX1. Gosh, you've got to have your teeth in to say those, don't you? There you go. So if you're in the Wagga Wagga area September, have a look and see what those events are there. I know, right? Only the best internet here in Australia can't beat it. All right, let's bring Patrick back. He seems to. Nope, he's still echoing. There we go. That's better. Patrick, the temp is back. That's awesome. Oh dear, Astro, you're hanging in there. Thanks, mate. Okay, so is there any limits to cache tour? Like, obviously you were just saying you did the on your bike series in South Australia, which was over 1,000 caches. So is there like a maximum number, like, there's 2,000 caches you could put on a trip, or is it sort of unlimited?
Well, the only limitation that I have found is a maximum of 80 waypoints. So that could be
Okay.
caches, hotels, whatever it is, 80 waypoints per trip, but you can have multiple sub trips. So on a big trip, and I've been using this for like 7-8 years, and for quite a few of my big, I went across Europe and I went across the USA for weeks at a time. And if you get too many waypoints, 60, 70, getting up towards 80, I usually just sub trip it. And
Okay.
yeah, so I either do it by location, sub trips by location, or sometimes I do it by dates. Like I might start with a week for one sub trip, do it by weeks, and then I get somewhere where it's really busy, so I'll make some more sub trips. So it's just a matter of playing around with it to see,
and make
what
it
you
work
need to
for you.
do to make it work.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good advice. Well, that's good to know.
The biggest danger is putting too many, my friends will tell me, too many caches in a trip, and you're just trying to do too much. And it does really help you to go, yeah, you're being a little crazy here. Or your friends will tell you, yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. What do you think?
We're not caching till midnight.
That's right.
My bed is calling me.
Yeah.
So Pluto wants to know what happens with over 80 waypoints. So I guess you just can't add any more.
It will not calculate the route anymore.
Oh, okay.
So it just won't do it. And it slows down.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Once you get up towards that 80, it does slow down. So,
yep. Those sub trips come
30,
in handy.
40, 50 is a good number. And so it depends what you're doing.
Yeah, that's right, Pluto. No point caching if you're not a little crazy.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, I'm actually going to ask you a question, seeing as you're with us. Have you heard of Cachetur before, or have you used it?
No.
No? Oh.
No. No. Actually, I haven't. Brand new to me.
Okay, great. Well,
and you're from near Norway, aren't you? You're Sweden or something.
Yeah, we have about 50 kilometers to Oslo or so.
That's always the way.
Do you have a lot of caches near you?
Say again?
Do you have a lot of caches near you?
Oh, maybe. We got Stockholm not far from us, and there's about 500 caches or so. We have a series close to us with about 103 caches. We finished that 2 years ago. They are all mysteries.
Okay. There you go. If you were planning a day out in the city, this could be worth looking into.
Yeah.
Know how long it's going to take. So, KittyKatch, how does it calculate? Like you were saying, for it adjusts the time if you are taking longer than expected. How does it guesstimate the time it's going to take you to find a cache?
It has something that works in the background, that works on the difficulty, works on the terrain, works on the cache type, and makes and assigns a time for each one. The biggest problems with timing is, I said, the earth caches.
Yeah.
Because it might be a high terrain cache, but if you drive, I don't know. But so I always have a look. If I am, and I don't always use the ETA because it's not always important. You can just look at a trip and decide, yeah, I've got time for all that. But if it's mainly for me getting to an event, usually that I'm hosting, and I have to say, I've got to get there by 5 o'clock or something, and we're trying to fit a lot in. I have used it a few times, but I'll look at I look at a multi and I say, there's no way that multi, we've solved that multi. It's not going to take an hour. We just have to drive by. It's under a tree. We'll pick it up.
Yep.
And
then Cachetur will just recalculate.
You can edit the estimated times, and then the flow on will follow. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
If it's important, that's what you do.
Yep. That sounds good. Alrighty, chat room. Do you have any questions for KittyKatch? I mean, it's not a comprehensive walkthrough tonight, just a bit of an overview to give you an idea of what it can do, what it's best to use for, and how it can help you. So if you've got any questions, chuck them in. There we go. Traveling Bees. I missed the start. Is it a web-based application or just an app?
It is web-based, so you sign into the Cachetur.no website to organise and plan your trip, and then you use the phone app as an electronic list when you're on the road.
Nice.
I will be at the Sunshine Coast Block Party. Mick has asked me to give a seminar at that event, which I will do, and I'll go into more detail about how you add the Cachetur Assistant, how you add waypoints. It's got some wonderful features for printing. It gives you different templates with different levels of detail.
Okay.
I mean, I've been using it 7-8 years, and people still come to me and say, "Hey, Kath, did you know it does this?" And I go, "No, I didn't know it did that." So
yeah, always evolving, always learning. That's great.
That's right, and it is free, and they do a lot of work. And as I said, if you're having troubles, use the help support line, and they get back to you very quickly.
Oh, good.
Is there anything else I wanted to say? Sunshine Block Party. I think that's it.
So you're going to be there at the block party. I presume you have like a slideshow with pictures that can show people.
Yep, that's what I'll do. And I did that at Rutherglen. I did it, I think, at Clearwaters. So I'm updating the notes at the moment because I'm going to Camp Migo and then Sunshine Block Party, and it's about 2 years since I've done it. So we'll update the notes with any of the new features. But if people are interested tonight, send me a message through geocaching.com and I can send you a PDF of the seminar notes. And a lot of people find those very useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gets you started anyway.
Yeah.
And remember, you can't break anything. A lot of people are a little bit worried about installing the Cachetur Assistant because it is a web browser extension, but it is safe. I haven't heard of anybody that has had any problems or said, "I wish I hadn't done that."
Yes.
Either wait for me on my notes or just go to YouTube and put in Cachetur.no, and you will find a lovely video that will show you how to do it. Or use both. That's what I do.
Just exhaust every avenue. Absolutely. Got a little comment here from Peter joining us on Facebook. Thank you. The other feature that I like is that you can split expenses between participants and it calculates who has to reimburse who and how much.
That's right.
Handy.
So Julie and I and Di and Suzanne, Peter do use that a lot. And it just means you're not fiddling with expenses all of the time. I bought dinner, you paid the hotel, I paid the hire car, and at the end of the day it splits it up, and you only pay one person to clear your debts.
Yep.
It's a pretty good it's a pretty good feature, actually.
That is all the time. Is fantastic, because I mean maths is not my strong point, but like you say, if one person pays for dinner, someone else has paid for the car hire, and someone else has paid for the hotel, it can get very messy very quickly.
Yeah, it's a really it's very easy to use. The expenses part, it's got note taking. You can stick in links. I mean, I could go on and on, but it does Earth Cache answers. It's got a place to record Earth Cache answers on your phone or virtuals. Okay. You can set up a webcam. If you've got the right link, you can set a webcam up to take your photo take repeated photos between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. That's when I think I'm going to be at the webcam. So you've got to back up in case that's not so needed anymore. But perhaps in the past it was used more than it is now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots and lots of features.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, I mean, overall, it sounds like such a good tool with heaps of features. And as you say, really good for a road trip, really good for, multiple people to have
Yep.
like one place where it's all held and, you're not all trying to use different apps and try and work out who's
Right.
where. And did we find that one two caches back, or did you log it
That's
or whatever?
that's
So,
right. And at the end of the trip, when everybody's logged, you can go back into the trip and you can say, "Hey, Julie, you didn't log this one," because it'll tell you who's logged it, right? And it's
great.
one source of truth for the trip.
Yeah.
So you didn't forget to send the GPX to Terry Ann. Terry Ann,
Mm.
log in, get your own GPX, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
and if you want everybody to meet at 9 o'clock at a certain place, everybody knows that. It's one
Yeah.
source of truth, and that's one of the biggest advantages of the trip, the
Oh,
app, I think.
yeah.
I
That's
remember the
fantastic.
days where we'd be photocopying it, and oh God, sorry, I changed. I added 3 more in, and let
Yeah.
me send that to you again. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I put it all on a spreadsheet. Have you checked the updated spreadsheet?
And as Diana says, it is offline. So I have had times
Mm.
where, for whatever reason, my app, my Cachetur wasn't working or something or other. I had the basics, and I could navigate with using my Cachetur, and at least know
Okay
where
then.
I was going, what we were doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. All right.
Mhm.
Well, that's really all the questions I had for you tonight, KittyKatch. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you being here tonight. But stick with me. We'll see
Thank
how
you,
we
Terry
go
Ann.
with our
We'll see if
technical
I can get my
issues.
face up on screen. I'm still
I was going to
trying.
say, yeah, you work on getting your face on the screen. Patrick's going to work on his microphone, and I'm just hoping that I stay on the screen. So, between us all, we're having a good time. Oh, dear. All right. Well, let's go on to some prizes. So, KittyKatch, stick with me. We can still hear you, which is great. Now, if you are watching live and you are keen to be entered into tonight's prize, go to tinyurl.com/GDU wheel, put in your geocaching name, your email address, and tonight's keyword is Cachetur.no. There it is in the chat for you all as well. You can only win a prize if you're watching live. And if you win a prize, your name will be removed from the Wheel of Names. So you only win one prize. So let me show you what we're all playing for tonight. And then, KittyKatch, what I'm going to get you to do is to give me a countdown when I get to the wheel. So please hold while I scroll through my library. Now, tonight's prize, there's going to be 2 of these to give away. This is from geostuff.com.au. And I'm just going to patiently wait for it to load on my screen because everything is working super smooth for me this evening. But basically what it is there it is, Camo Mega Bison with a mint tin camo wrap. So again, we've got 2 of these to give away. So you're going to get a Camo Mega Bison with a mint tin camo wrap as well. So let me just take that off my screen. And then what I'm going to do is hopefully everybody is on the page. And what I am just going to do is copy everybody over because I've got different numbers. And I'm going to put everybody in. Now, I did see someone has entered their name twice. So let me just make sure that I've only got 1s and not 2s of everybody. Yep, looks good. So thank you, everybody. You have been put into the Wheel of Names. And let me just share my screen here so you can see. I know, right? If all bisons were mega, might actually be able to find them. Okay, let me share my screen here. And then we'll go large. And then, Kitty, when you're ready, I will get our first countdown from you. And we'll get started here.
Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Zing, off we go. All right, so winning a Mega Bison and the Mint Tin Camo. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Whoa! Frad122. Congratulations. That is awesome work, Frad122. So you have been removed from the wheel, and you will be getting that prize there. So congratulations, Frad112. Okay, and then if you want to give us another countdown, Kitty.
3, 2, 1, go.
Meow. Okay, and we'll see who wins. Oh, good. I'm glad everyone's having tech issues here. Okay, then. Team Astro. My goodness, Team Astro. Good job. So you are getting one of these handy little things, the Mega Bison and the Mint Tin Camo Wrap. Excellent. Okay, let me just double check. Close that. And let me sort. Fitzy. Oh my goodness, you weren't on the wheel, but Minnie was on the wheel. Sorry, more technical issues. Oh boy, we are having fun tonight with the technical issues, aren't we? No, right. Who turned the internet off in Australia? Scrappy, you made it. Good job. Good job. Oh dear. Ah, there you are. Okay. All right. Well, they're all the prizes I had tonight. So Brad, I don't even know if I'm saying your name right. Brad122 and Team Astro, congratulations. Oh, dearie me. I think it's everybody. I think it is everybody. Good job, Team Astro. Congratulations. Now, for yes, Contesta, you were on the wheel. For the Patreon prize, let me show you what is up for grabs on the Patreon prize this evening. So for my Patreons of the GDU podcast, tonight's prize is Christmas in July 2025. We have got one prize to give away, so you will receive an unactivated travel bug plus an unactivated holiday travel bug. Now, can't quite remember what year that one was from, but I know it was recent, maybe a couple of years old. But either way, you're getting 2 TBs unactivated for free. So let me share my window. Sharing my window. Where did everybody go? Please hold. I need to put everybody's name back on the prize picker. Actually going to exclude you because I ain't posting it over there. So just give me one hot second and I will put everybody's name into the selector. And we will get started with the prize. With all the technical issues, I was organised. And then now, with all the technical stuff, we're having great fun here. So let me just get the cog machine to share. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty. KittyKatch, if you want to give me a quick countdown, and we'll do this before I drop out.
Okay, Patreons, 1, 2, 3, go.
Press the button. It's Cicada. Yes. No. Excellent job, Cicada. Okay, so you will be winning. You will be getting an unactivated TB and the holiday TB. So that's going to be a massive postage cost for you there. So congratulations, all the winners, Frad122, Team Astro, and also Cicada. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me just go back a bit and I will reorganize myself. Now, we didn't do the photo comp winner for June, and the reason is there wasn't any entries. So I will pick a winner. We'll do a random winner from previous months this year and see what we can do there. But if you would like to enter your photo into the photo comp of the month for July, Kitty, you might recognize this picture.
Yeah, not my bums, but I recognise them.
So July's photo comp is now live on Facebook. Just look for this picture here, pinned at the top of a Facebook page, and enter your photo into the comments. You do need to be the owner or have permission from the owner to submit the picture. And while you're there, vote for a winner. So head over to the Facebook page, search for that picture there. Everybody looking in a garden bed, and go through and vote for your favorite one for the month. And the winner will be in the 2026 GDU calendar. So make sure you head over to Facebook and do that for me, asking for your help here. So just want to say big congratulations to all the winners tonight. Thank you for joining us live. If I don't have your details, I will reach out to you, or you can send me a message through Messenger. Either way, we will get the prizes to you. Don't forget, if you enjoyed tonight and you like the show, make sure that you hit the subscribe bell so you get notified whenever we are going live. Keep an eye on our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget, if there's a topic you would like to see on the show, just send me a message. You can do that via email. So you can do it through geocachingdownunder@gmail.com. Or you can reach out to us on the socials. Just send us a message through Facebook, Instagram, and X. And we are on all of those there for you. I'd like to give a massive thanks to all of our sponsors for the GDU show. Really, really appreciate it. We really couldn't do it without you. Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring, and also the coaching program. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support of the podcast. I very much appreciate it. Thank you to John and Di at geostuff.com.au. Oh, the best place to get all your geocaching requirements. So if you need anything geocaching related, head over to geostuff.com.au and purchase all of the good geocaching stuff there. Big thanks to See My Shell, also does the audio editing and some of the video editing for the podcast. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate that, mate. And big shout out to Mum, who is watching live tonight. G'day, Mum. Thank you for your support of the show as well. Really appreciate that. Okay, now to our Patreons who also financially support the show and couldn't be done without you. Thank you very much. Let's do our quick Patreon shout out to you all.
As GDU patrons, we are proud to support PCE and the Geocaching Downunder podcast.
Patrons are the heart of the show, so a big thank you to all the amazing supporters.
Your donations help keep the show alive.
So if you'd like to join the GDU family and support the show, go to the Patreon website below. GDU rocks!
There we go, Kat. We managed to get your face on the screen. One way or another. Fantastic. Awesome. So if you would like to become a patron, you can head over to patreon.com/GDU podcast. We've got 3 different levels of support that you can donate to the podcast there. So big shout out to patrons of the show. We've got See My Shell, KittyKatch, Kingfisher AU, Snappy Tomcat, Julie, Darren Archer, DTY73, Wollaston, Found It Podcast, also known as Patrick, Team Casho, Hev Walker, James 0116, Darkside Den. Good on you, mate. Scramping's also joining us live. Mighty Minions, Lee737, Geo Joe, Contesta, Gliss. We've got Allied Oz, Arnott Family, Cosmonaut 97, Isa Peter, Oz Glory, Pilot Jen, Roddy C, Young Old Fella. We've also got Tankage and Choo Choo, Bernie H, Burns 345, Chook and Chunk, the People's Choice Award winners, Ben M70, Strange Trousers also joining us live tonight. G'day, mate. Shorefoot 24, Da Humbug, Datsun 1600, Bucko Raider, DFC _JLK 2019, Angel G, Mama Bear 66, Toy Hunters, Duppers, Cicada, congratulations on the win, and Sky Lizard. So congratulations and thank you everyone for being a supporter of the show. Your financial donations help keep the podcast going. There you go. Zalga Riot, thanks for joining us late. Better later than never. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here live. And if you are not here live, thank you for listening or watching the show back. Don't forget you can watch the replay on YouTube or Facebook, which is pretty much immediately available after the show. Thank you to my sponsors, to the Patreons, and thank you for tuning in each month. And big thanks to you, Kitty, for joining us live. Really appreciate taking the time out.
Thanks for having me on, Terry Ann. I'm always happy to talk about Cachetur. I think it's just such a good app that if you're not using it, you're missing.
Yeah, it really is. And there was so many more features to it than I realized. I thought it was just a basic trip planner, but sounds like there's a whole bunch of new features since the last time I looked at it. So thank you for taking the time out to explain it to us all. If you can get a chance to get to the Sunshine Coast block party, make sure you do. Kath will be giving a bigger demonstration as there is so much more to the Cachetur app and you can see it all there. Don't forget, everyone, have a great night and enjoy yourselves. We will be back on the 12th of August. So pop that in your diaries now, or as I say, just hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when we're about to go live. Don't forget, I'm PCE from GDU. And remember, to get lost, to get found with GDU. There we go. All right, let's just have a quick sneaky look at the chat room and see who is here. Traveling Bees, thank you for that. GCB2EW2, check it out. Have a great night, or we'll be checking out Cachetur. Good on you, Traveling Bees. Thank you for joining us live. Really appreciate that. And yes, Sandy, looking forward to rewatching this one to see what I missed. Well, you were in for a world of laughs because we've had nothing but technical issues tonight. So that's all going fantastically well. But we made it. We made it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. No music. Oh, can you not hear that at all? Bugger. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm obviously having more technical issues my end. Just dancing to myself on the third coffee. That's fantastic. Oh. I'm seeing if I've got someone here. No music. Okay, it's just me in front of a camera, in front of a green screen, dancing to nothing. It must be the weather. I think it is. I think Australia is over. Is over this weather. I really do. They are out and about, Traveling Bees. It is hectic. But hey, we made it. I need to sing. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think you need to be inflicted with that. But thank you anyway. Take it and choo-choo. Oh, dearie me. Excellent. Well, I do actually have the next guest all lined up for next month's show. So if you've got a chance, I will be talking to Sharmad about the Sunshine Coast block party. So if you are planning on going or interested, not sure, haven't made up your mind yet, please feel free to join me on the 12th of August, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And we will dive into that a bit deeper. Kitty, you're going to be there with your bells on. So that'll be good. You can find out even more about Cachetur a bit more in depth. So thank you very much. Thank you, Darkside Dan. Appreciate that. All right. Well, I might leave you all to your evening then. Thank you so much for joining us live. Congratulations to the winners. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, a wonderful month. Hopefully you're able to get out there geocaching. Don't forget to swing on by back to Facebook and submit your pictures into the GDU photo comp of the month. So thank you all very, very much. And we will see you next month. And have a great time geocaching. And see you later. Bye.